So, my housemate's a bit of a slut for a good band name. And I said to him, I'm going to interview Ebolagoldfish tomorrow. And he goes, Ebolagoldfish? He goes, that's hilarious. And I said, no, Ebolagoldfish. And he fucking lost it. So, how did that become your band name?
It's quite a laboured pun, isn't it?
Yeah. Comes out good with the Aussie accent.
Yeah, we tell everyone that it was funny in the 90s when we came up with it. We actually thought about changing it before. It lost favour in our eyes, I guess, but it had a resurgence when like the virus actually kicked in. And we actually had people from, I would assume, Africa, like contacting the probably Facebook or might have been MySpace back then page, asking what they meant to do with the fish. Do they eat the fish? And is that going to help the people in their village?
You're kidding.
And we got some fans out of it. But yeah, we were called Ebola before it was cool.
Before it was cool. Before it caught on.
It was actually our dad. He used to you lose things like your school shoes or whatever, and you just do a basic guy look and say, Dad, I can't find my shoes, and he'd point at them and just go, what's that, a bowl of goldfish? And it just kind of took. Rolls off the tongue. Not a lot of people. It takes people a while to get the pun.
Yeah.
If they say it right. Yeah.
That's funny as. So you guys have just released your new single Powers on the 23rd of June. Where was it filmed? Like, did anyone drive past and just see you going batshit crazy in your fucking white coveralls and go, what in the shit?
Yeah, we had 2 days at the park in that was just in Newtown, St. Peters in Sydney.
Yeah.
There's a small little secluded area of park where we did all the fun, crazy stuff. We also did a lot of like drone shooting of the cars around like Kurnell, Cronulla, but then out in our mum moved out to Goulburn. So we went out there for Mother's Day lunch and gave her an hour and a half and then fucked off to finish that filter because this was like the Sunday of the very last day we had to complete all the B-roll.
Yep.
And we found this really cool secluded path where Andy could jump out with the drone. He works at some studios. It's like they hire Canon products for filmographers and stuff. So he's got all the toys. And so he's got this thousands of dollar drone, and I'm driving back and forth, and he's trying to get it working. 45 minutes passes, and the battery's almost dead. It's raining, like it was shit. And then we managed to get. My mum had another battery charging. We had like 15 minutes of battery left, and we said, "Fuck it, we're just going to do it on the freeway, on the highway out in Goulburn."
Yeah.
So I dropped him off, and we only had 2 spots where I could turn around, and he stood in the middle, like 500 metres down the road, and he just signalled me, and I just drove past, and he filmed me, signalled me again. We made 8 back and forth before it just died of battery in the middle of the road. Yeah.
Success!
It was fun too because it was almost wasn't feeling like something that we would do as a bowler up until that point.
Yeah.
That the stress was actually on, and we clearly left it way too late to the last minute.
Worked out perfectly. That part where you you kind of dub over what you're saying, like we need to warn the public. No, we got to take this head on, and you just gone fuck. I was honestly fucking wetting myself. That was the funniest shit I've seen in a long time.
So you remember listening to those old badly dubbed movies, like the Kung Fu movies and stuff? We did all the storyline, you can call it that. It changed so many times in the editing, but we did it all saying the lines. We did it all doing nothing. We did it all just saying fuck.
Yeah. It's so funny.
The choice, but mostly we were the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm glad that comes across.
Oh, yeah. I watched it the first time. I'm like, hang on a minute. And I watched it again. I was like, that's fucking gold.
You're like, oh, that seems poorly lip synced.
Yeah, it's just fuck. So what's on the card for you guys tour-wise? I've just missed you with Guttermouth, but are you thinking about doing any more touring or kind of waiting until you release some more songs? Or
yeah, we haven't got anything else tour-wise booked in for this particular single.
Yep.
that being said, we've only ever like asked for or organised. I think this show that's coming up on the 15th. I think that'll be the fourth show we've ever gone, hey, can we do a show? It's always just been the last 3 album launches and now this single. Every other thing that we've done as a band's just been handed to us.
Yep.
And we finally got jack of the, almost 6 years of not doing anything new and playing the same tunes or playing the new tunes that people didn't know yet. Finally booked in recording to get that all going. And then our good mate Luke Griffiths, who runs Chop Dog Promotions, he's helped us out heaps in the past, and he got us the Guttermouth tour. And we went, well, we clearly need to get a song, pull our finger out and get a song done for that around that tour while our online viewership is, above the zero that it sits at. Because when we're off, we do nothing at all. Yeah. I don't know if it's more surprising that way or we just completely switch off, life takes over. Mm-hmm. We did, actually through COVID, I don't think my twin brother did much, but we did a couple of online stuff. But mates of mine were putting in heaps of cover shows. Because, the Green Days and the Chemical Romances and that couldn't come out. Mm-hmm. Our mate Miller, for Catastrophe, was putting on crowbar shows, slowly filling up of covers because they couldn't come over the American bands, and it wasn't as soul crushing as I expected covers to be, which is good. Yep. It kept me in practice.
Yeah, that's it. Made you survive through the Corona goldfish.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're planning on dropping a new album next year, is that right?
Yeah, so the plan as it is today, it would have been something different yesterday and every day after probably, but first single out the door, the album's looking like it'll be kind of March.
Yeah, cool.
Because there's at least 3 more singles we want to do from that album. And we want to do a film clip for each of those as well. So there's a couple of them are just stupid ideas that we may or may not be able to execute. I'm going away for a month for punk rock holiday, so throw that in the works. But yeah, the last thing we did as a band was a single called ABCs, and that was 6 years ago. And that was going to be where we are now. That was going to be the first single for Bad Choices, Good Times, which was the album. And then we did that, and we didn't do a very good job of it, and then we just did absolutely nothing, and it just kind of sits out.
Just dropped it.
The way ourselves. So I just thought at least this time, we did a couple of shows around it, but we didn't do any PR or anything like that, and we thought this time we actually wanted to do as much as we can, I guess, for each song or each component, and really not. Really not milk it for what it's worth, but just spend a bit more time on it.
Yeah.
When it's been 6 years, when the song's you've had a song written for 8 years, there's no point kind of just pushing it out the door. And the last few times I've been out since we did the single, a lot of my friends are loving the new song and they fucking hate it that I'm not sharing anything else with them. Yeah. And I love that.
Yeah.
My brother Andy, he shares the link to everyone. Half of my friends have already heard it and they're liking the album, whereas I've given no one anything but the first song. Yeah. And where I have my very close friends, I've given them just one other one, and they're all different as well.
Oh yeah. So they're not going to sound similar to Powers. You're going to give us lots of different stuff, or is it going to sound much the same?
It's definitely I think there's one more on there that may be the next one. It's kind of in the same vein. It's definitely faster and punkier. Ours was because it's got a few different sections in there. It ended up being a lot kind of slower than we were expecting. The next one, I think, is going to kick it up a notch, bring back some faster. Yep. Not that we've ever actually written a punk song. We've got one coming on this album, but this one's going to be harder and faster and bring back a bit more of the noise. Yep. And then I think all the other ones are just so vastly different. The rest of them are all tied simply to the theme of getting fucked up in some way, or having gotten fucked up in some way. Yep. It's the celebration of me wanting to kind of well, it's celebrating I have been doing for the last couple of decades. The celebration, I guess, and the venting that I've wanted to have done for about 5 years now. So I can stop.
Yep.
I'm proud of my older brother. He's not even drinking at the moment and still a fucking rock star.
Yep. No, that's awesome.
He asked if you had got your tooth replaced yet.
No, still just rocking it. But it is tax time. I think I might treat myself to a tooth. What do you reckon?
I don't know what's coming these days, but either way, hopefully the gap isn't too big.
The gap.
That's a Medicare payment joke.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I was watching your interview, listening to your interview with him last night. And I reached out this morning to tell him, and he told me about your tooth. And all morning we've just been exchanging tooth puns.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is just going to be me forever, hey? I'll be, that chick from heaven, yeah, she's the toothless girl. She got the gap. Oh, fuck. At least I'll always be remembered, eh? I'll get my tooth put in. Like, who the fuck is that? Oh, that's gold. Hey?
Did you get it knocked out?
Oh, I wish it was a cool story. I was literally sleepwalking and apparently went for a snack in the kitchen and fucking hit the corner of a bench. Woke up with no tooth and blood everywhere and had to go to hospital.
Oh, shit. That is a pretty cool story.
You reckon?
Just because you were sleeping through it doesn't discount the cool story.
Yeah, it was pretty edgy. Pretty bad. But yeah.
I gassed my head once on a mic stand and it was like, oh, cool, like on stage. I'm like, no, just the light was off in the studio. I couldn't see what's going on.
No, I can't stick on stage.
I was alone, concussed.
Oh, it really wasn't sexy, yeah. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Of course it went this way, eh? Well, what was the last question I had for you? You kind of touched on it anyway, but you got your single launch for Powers at the Duke in Sydney on the 15th. So what's happening there? Who have you got playing with you and what's the go?
And I picked up a little moonlighting activity I think it was late last year, playing bass guitar for a female-led folk punk group called SM.
Cool.
Sarah Marie, she's a singer. And she's fucking fabulous, and they're fabulous. Chopper's got them, like what we did with Guttermouth, but more with Big Scar, because they've got horns in there as well. There's a lot of kind of salsa feels and mambo and all that kind of business. And my fucking brain's not working. I exploded last week. We'll say that's the reason.
Oh, you got the fog.
Mad Paddies. So he's got them, and by extension me, us, Mad Caddies tour at the end of the year, which is good. And I just keep walking around like an idiot in the right place at the right time, like it's all my Christmases at once. So that's SM, and she's gonna go quiet. I really wanted her, and by extension myself, to play that double header for probably like the album launch. It would have been sort of February, March, but that Mad Caddies at the end of the year, so they're going to start going dark, around that time. So I thought let's do this one now, just in case the next one's fall too close for Mad Caddies for, the clap or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's good. She's I think being with them, it's reminded me on how to do things. Everyone, I think, they're probably a decade younger than me, and they've been doing it through the time that we've just been like really lazy, becoming lazy off men, doing nothing.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's been a good experience. And because I hit the ground running, I jumped in there. I'm replacing a guy on a double bass, and I just play a regular bass. But they had a double bassist. He went travelling, and I play terrible bass guitar. Like Lindsay's an amazing guitarist. My twin brother's an amazing guitarist in the same vein, and I'm just kind of like, what do I play? And they gave me bass.
Yep.
So I just bashed shit out of it.
Yep.
Which is funny because the stuff that I write and the way that I play it is really akin to like a double bass.
Yep.
It's really, really fitting. And then the openers we got in, this was again a good mate for many, many years. Tommy D, he used to play in a band called Bagster, and our flatmate, and there's a guy in our scene called Dave Berry, and he's a trumpeter. He's the trombonist, in Porkers.
Cool.
Porkers. And he plays horns on or with, all of our bands. We just sort of share them around like the down bicycle. And in post, we put horn parts onto our old, maybe the Scar ones, old Ebola stuff. So we get him up playing some really cool parts, and we wanted to. So we've got him on. Anyway, long story short, we've got him on about half the tracks.
Cool.
And he plays horns in that crew. He used to play in that. It was a huge group called Bagster. They're real like Doomscar.
Yeah.
Like real that kind of Mad Caddies kind of stuff. Tommy's been reforming different groups over the last few years, and this last one he's got together, it's just amazing. They're like so technical. I don't even know how to explain their genre, but anyway, it's exciting. And he's a total tweaker. I really wanted to put together a show that wasn't just cool. We'll get because we've done it for 20 years. I want to put a show together. It's like, let's get a metal band, and then we'll get a shit crust punk band. So we get 10 of their friends and 10 of their friends, and no one can put us home. Yeah. I wanted a night as like as much as I can say this about our own band in the one practice that we will get before the show. I wanted like a 3 hours of polished big sound, you know what I mean? Like bang, bang, bang. And people just go, fuck, that was a solid fucking band. It's a great venue, like right on King Street or Enmore Road. Yeah, nice. It's wide open, it's free entry, like it's huge in there, right next to the Enmore. Yeah, so I just wanted it to be like, I don't know, just look like a big show, because then if it looks like a big show, then clearly the band that's going to come on at 11 o'clock must be a big fucking deal. Right?
Yeah, that's it. Well planned out.
Without pretending, I think.
Oh, love it. Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to watching everything unfold. I fucking love that Power song. It's going to be in rotation in this house, that's for sure. We'll fucking go on a dinner last night singing it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it all unfold.
It's strategic. You put it in my friend as well, I think. We were drip feeding it, and we drip feeding eating bit. Yep. I just want to get stuck in people's fucking heads. Yep. So that, you know what I mean?
Well, it works.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm just... I really appreciate you taking the time to talk. I was trying not to repeat myself. Just the bit that I spat last time, half of it just popped into my head. And a lot of it really made sense, or was at least convincing at the time. But I'm just having a lot of fun with what we're doing and why we're doing it, the themes, and pretending to be confident and just making shit up as I go.
It's working. It's working. The film clip came out fucking great. It's honestly fucking hilarious. So please do release more.
Thank you. Good.
Well, yeah.
I saw an advert yesterday when I was looking up Heavy Mag, which I thought was a fat joke anyway.
Oh, fuck.
I thought I wouldn't.
Let's go.
Somebody gives us gun mouth, and I'm like, oh, that's what we get now, just fucking fat, old, bloody punkers. Yeah. Just ratting on ourselves for being old, which ironically is the one thing I couldn't do while we're touring with gun mouth, because they're like 20 years our senior and so much more fit and fucking better at what they do. So I saw this ad, I think it was like fucking Sydney Morning Herald or something disgusting. But it was like, we'll meet the Sydney hip-hop band that's opening for Kendrick Lamar and someone else really, really poppy. Yep. And I thought, that's the kind of thing I need to do. Like, I need to put a headline out there that's like, meet the Sydney punk. I want to say what I've come up with a word called past punk.
Pasta.
Past punk.
Past punk, yeah.
Past punk, yeah. Sydney past punk band. It's like, I don't know, like turning heads from like superstars like Pink or something, and then just shoot myself with a video going, hey Pink, and she just like turns her head. Just something so stupid.
That's how I'll open my article for this. past punk Sydney band. Fucking Ebolagoldfish, yep.
Please do.
Yeah, I will.
Obliterate us.
Obliterate us.
Lindsay did actually promise that your journalism would be fairly toothless.
Oh, fuck's sake. It's the tooth of my labour, mate. I'll put it all in there. Oh, fuck. Well, it was nice to meet you, man. That was awesome.
You did that. Well, we'll hang out. We've made promises to Vinny's. So we know Glenn when he used to be the drunk promoter up in Vinny's. Everywhere we play, we made promises to come back sometime this year. So we'll do like a batch for that one in October and a batch for that one in December or something.
Cool.
So we'll do Queensland and Brizzy. We'll let you know when we're back up there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll touch base with you before you come down. Have a little chat as well. That'll be awesome.
Good, bro.
Cool. All right. Well, all the best. Have a good day, eh?
Cheers, mate.
Catch you later. Bye.
See you, mate. Bye.
Recording stopped.